Chattanooga is the home of one of the South's premier museums of American art. The Hunter Museum celebrates the art and architecture of several generations for countless visitors. One of them recently was Rob Wiles.
High on a bluff overlooking the Tennessee River sits the Hunter Museum. In the past, perhaps a bit too imposing, but in the last few years, the museum has worked to become less imposing and more like the famous lines in the Robert Louis Stevenson poem. Home is the sailor home from the sea, and the hunter home from the hill. Museum Director Rob Krett.
The mansion, as we refer to it, was built in 1905. The West Edition in 2005, and so I think our visitors really have an opportunity to see the scope and breadth of architecture in America.
The Hunter underwent an expansion a few years ago that, along with the previously existing parts, made the museum itself an example of how art has changed over the past century.
With an addition to the West, we would actually gain some balance with the architectural composition, where the mansion would really be still front and center in that composition with the 70s addition to the East and the new addition to the West. I think it's wonderful to see 100 years of American architecture.
Every part of the Hunter is an artistic statement.
Our outdoor sculpture plaza is available to the public 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And prior to that, our sculpture collection was sort of in our backyard, hidden away, difficult to get to, and when I proposed to the staff that we move it out to our front yard, the curatorial staff kind of took a collective deep breath, and after 3 years of having our outdoor sculpture available to the public, we haven't had any problems at all, but I think it really exemplifies the fact that the Hunter is here and that we want to be more accessible, and we're really bringing our collection out into the community.
Of course, you want people to come inside the museum, and they do, all ages. The Hunter has doubled its number of visitors over the last few years, coming to see American history through art, according to Adira Causey, the museum's curator of education.
You can see an early American portrait of George Washington, or you can see a landscape that was created during the period where we believed in manifest destiny, and we were trying to explore the rest of our country and also to exploit it a little bit. It shows the communities that were forming. It shows the urbanization, and there's some wonderful images of immigrants and how they were integrated into our culture. It shows all of the new styles that came in as Europeans moved to America, particularly after World War II. You had an explosion of abstraction. And then really it shows today with contemporary art, you have a variety of expressions which are very personal or collective to a specific group, and they often have some strong points of view that they're sharing.
This piece seems to center on events in the 1980s.
There are many opportunities to learn about what was in the artist's mind when he or she created their works, and there are opportunities for you to tell exactly how the works of art affected you.
There are literally pages of things.
People left drawings and.
So again, we're trying to give the visitor a voice within the galleries.
This is the one about dreams here?
It is, and so that particular piece inspired, the artist's dream inspired that particular piece, and so the whole notion, that theme or idea of dreams is something that, again, we wanted to give the visitor a chance to talk about as well. So it's kind of a connection. That dreams is something that sometimes people feel at a distance from the artwork or don't understand what the artist was trying to accomplish, and by talking about something very common, like a dream, I think is a way to connect people to the artwork.
The whole place has been designed to captivate the viewer, whether it's in a huge space to accommodate temporary exhibits, like this one by artist William Morris, who works in glass in ways that make us doubt our own eyes. Or in places where the Hunter's impressive permanent collection is displayed. The museum's design draws you in.
The volume of the spaces sort of flow melodically as you go through the museum, where you walk in the front entrance and there's a 40-foot ceiling and a grand view of the river and the mountains in the distance. And then as you go through the galleries, the volume kind of compresses and you're inside a variety of different size galleries where you can have an opportunity to experience the art in a very different way, and it opens up again into the contemporary galleries. And the mansion has also a very different feel to it, where it's much more domestic. And so I think the variety of gallery spaces really adds to the experience that visitors can have here at the Hunter.
The whole experience at the expanded Chattanooga Museum makes you very glad that the Hunter has come home from the hill.